Hey YouTube, what's up? This is your Pink, and I'm using Sure Amore spray. It's basically a hydrant spray. You can use Fix Plus, um, Moisture Surge spray, Urban Decay, Sephora, water. And now I'm going to use my Prime and Poreless. I do want to say real quick that I wash my face with my 3-step um, from Clinique, and I moisturize. So you do want to start with a clean, moisturized face. Um, So now I'm using Too Faced Prime and Poreless, and less is more with this product. I found for me, um, I'm just using it as a basic primer for foundation application. I'm not using it for the specific reason that it claimed to have. It claimed to make your pores smaller. I really don't have a big problem with pores showing, um, but it does say you can use it alone. For flawless skin, use it on your bronzer, makeup for a perfect finish. So it just depends on you. So now I'm pulling out my Tarte, and this one is Walnut 18. And I do like the Tarte because it's in that affordable range, and um, it comes with the pump. I put it that way. It's in that range where you don't have to pay extra for a pump, and if you did have to pay extra for a pump, it'll still be less than what $45 um, compared to some other brands. Um, I do like this foundation. I'm using a 187 stippling brush. I tend to like to stipple and swirl. Some people like to stipple the whole thing, then buff it in. Um, I like to use small sections and concentrate on like my real, um, I guess you would say, flawed areas. Like my hyperpigmentation is in my cheeks, so I tend to like concentrate on one side of the face and one area of the face more than the other, and then I'll move to the next side of the face. With this foundation, you really don't have to move so quick. You can take your time and blend to your heart's desire, and it's actually one of the foundations that, as it sets, you can build off of it. I did try that out last night. Um, I love this foundation with a sponge. Love, 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 love it. I fell in love with the first trying it out with a sponge, and I really love it. Um, just the awesome, awesome foundation I have tried in a while. And a lot of ladies here on YouTube have, you know, hauled it, but um, I haven't seen some of them using it, and it's a shame because um, as hard as it is to find different foundations for different complexions, it would be good to see. Okay, so now I'm back and I'm using the concealer in Walnut 16. Now, I will tell you ladies this, I use way too much. I did not try out the concealer until this video. This was my first time using concealer, well, their concealer in the video. This concealer is semi, it's kind of like a thick consistency. It's not watery, but yet it's not too thick. So you can like blend it with a brush. You can blend it with your fingers. You can blend it with the actual wand applicator. But you do not, and I repeat, you do not need as much as I used in this video. Like I said, I sometimes panic about using concealers. So I worked it out in the video. I mean, I had to pat, 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 pat. But the good thing about it, if you really pay attention as I was patting, it did not get cakey. It did not get, it just didn't get cakey, you know. And that's my main ordeal about concealers. Like, I took my time, I patted it, and I set it, and I forgot it. So, um, I'm pretty happy with that. Um, there's only one other concealer that I actually was happy with, and it was a drugstore one, and they stopped selling it. But it's been a long time since I have actually fell in love with a concealer, and I said I'm gonna start getting more into concealers and using concealers more often. And the reason why I chose the eye area because it's the most common area to use the concealer. For most women, a lot of women, use a different spots of the face, but a lot of women really like that highlighted under eye look, or better yet, just get rid of bags or dark circles or any imperfections around the eyes. Um, so I have I have dark circles, so that's my main concern. Okay, so everything's all blended out. I put a little liner on my upper and lower lash line. Um, and I am putting on Italia. It's like a NYX pencil. It looks like NYX, but this one is Cabaret liner. I just grabbed one. I just grabbed one. Whatever one I grabbed, I said, well, I'm going to use it. And it kind of worked out. So I'm glad I pulled that one out, because if I had to pull out a different one, I'd be like, oh. Now, this is MAC Red. It looks, I don't know. I love a lot of ladies that use this color, but for some reason, MAC Red looks totally different on everybody. I don't care who wears it, what they put with it, just totally looks different. It just it's one of those lipsticks that ain't going nowhere when you put it on and blot it, but it's also one of the lipsticks that you never know what you're gonna get from it. So I'm pulling out MAC Comet Blue Dazzle Glass, which is like my safety net. Anytime I try out a red lipstick, I pull that bad boy out because it gives me that blue. It gives that red, that blue I need for me to feel confident and comfortable wearing it. So don't forget to wipe your applicator off before you put it back in. Okay, so now I'm like sachet some. Here we are. I thought I would show you guys the Tarte, um, the powder, and the powder is, you don't need much at all. Um, I'm actually using it in kind of like the contour areas because I like. Love, peace, and hair grease. Deuces.